Hello. Hello.
It sounds freezing in here. Jesus Christ. You fucking... Nah, they're fucking rotten them. Nah. How do you eat them? Wing chicken, fuck off. Can't swallow it. Oh, motherfucker. Fucking mannequins, man. Fuck off.
What the hell?
I love it. Oh, hello. Oh, the camera is fighting you, mate. So what did it do there? Oh, there's another note. Something unknown scared me. I was afraid of non-existent. Ah. That's not sick as a fun. Like, for you. I was afraid of non-existent monsters, and it was just my imagination. I didn't want to believe that my mother was the real monster. Oh. That man is a little bastard. He is a little bastard. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Ooh, fuck. Oof. Did you see that pine cloth in the yard? Don't you want to see what's behind it? I don't really. I'm not even gonna go in.
Because that screamer told you not to swear.
I don't mind swearing on my channel, not at all. I do it all the time. Everyone's a motherfucker. That's what I say all the time. Orange has been called it a many a time.
Watch your profanity.
Still trying to work out this.
Oh, hang on. Look down.
Who did that? You've got to give us a second.
That tasted worse than the dead fish I had before.
Are you sure?
Fucking hell. I fucking...
welcome in to my stream to play a few of the new demos. So we'll start off with Baptiste.
Dad?
Tom, don't worry. It's just a little engine trouble. I'm going to head to the gas station to call for a tow truck. Wait for me here.
Oh, he's
Don't get out of the
become a
car,
gunner.
okay?
Dad, if you're going to the gas station, can you bring me a...
Oh,
Tom? You okay? Was that an attack?
It's
sort
nothing,
out
Mom.
my...
Just another nightmare.
Calm down. Breathe. Let's go inside. I'll get your medication.
Is this the house? It looks like it's falling apart.
Well, your father didn't have life insurance. It's a miracle we found such a big house for so little money. And in such a quiet place. Here, we can...
I know. Start over. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's check out the house.
Well, in theory, our things should already be inside. The movers came this morning. Only your box is left in the trunk.
Of
Grab
course.
it. Let's go in, okay?
Okay.
Of course. Right. Well, faster left, shift, right? But I need to look at why my camera. There we am. Done. And we're back. That's the car running. Almost. Who's that?
Who are you?
Looks like your mother.
Mom! Mom? Where'd she go? Seriously? Hey, let me in! This isn't funny! Mom, open the door! She must have left a spare key around here somewhere.
Well, this thing's got a shiny thing under its ass.
Here's the key.
Aren't we lucky?
Mom? Mom?
What do you think of the house? Pretty old. Supposedly a family completely renovated it in the 80s.
I think I could use another renovation. Where are you? Why'd you lock me out?
I'm gonna see if I can make us something to eat. Your room is upstairs. Why don't you leave your things there and come down?
What is that?
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
Okay.
It's locked. Looks like it has 3 metal bolts.
Where's she? Where was she?
This looks like an office, but it's locked.
What the hell?
This door's bricked up. It's really cold and damp here. What's behind it?
House is very familiar. Oh, sensitivity a bit. Jesus.
The door latch is completely rusted. I'll need some anti-rust spray to open this.
Yes, you will. That will come with the full game. Oh, it's a touch everything game. Oh. And there he is. Freaky.
This doll, it's really creepy.
That it is. I say, is it right next to my bedroom? Because if so, I don't want it. Ooh, what's up here?
Something is pressing on the trapdoor from above. I'm not going to be able to open it by force.
Be your mother. Oh. Who's oh? Tom. You couldn't have put it any further away, like ma'am.
I guess this is my room. My place to start over. After Dad's death, I didn't think it would be possible. Trying to forget. Start fresh. Well, I guess the house isn't that bad.
You think?
My phone. Crap, is it broken?
What did...
I knew it was a bad idea to put it in a box.
What kid puts it in the box? Make sure he's still there.
Ah, Tom, sit down. I made something to eat.
Mom, this house is really weird. Some of the doors are locked or bolted, and there's this creepy doll on the stairs.
Oh, so it's there? The doll was mentioned in a clause in the rental contract. Apparently it belonged to the original owner of the house. It seems we can't take it out of the display case.
Seriously? That's eerie.
You can get rid of it if you want. No one has to know.
But it was here before us, right?
It's just a doll, Tom. If you don't like it, put it in the closet or somewhere it won't get broken. When we eventually leave the house, we can put it back in its place. The most important thing is that we feel comfortable here.
I'm going to my room.
I left your medication in the upstairs bathroom if you need it.
Okay.
Thank you. Right next to Baptiste.
I should probably put this doll somewhere less visible. The sink's clogged. There's something shiny, but I can't get it out.
From my meds first before Baptiste gets us. Oh.
I'm so tired. I should probably lie down. It's getting pretty late.
You said she'd put me meds up here? Yeah, well. I check he's still there. Night, Baptiste.
Dad?
Tom, don't worry. It's just a little engine trouble. I'm going to head to the gas station to call for a tow truck.
Dad, get back in the car. It's dangerous.
Don't get out of the car,
Dad,
okay?
listen to me, Dad. Don't go anywhere. Get back in the car. No, no, come back. Dad? Dad, where are you?
Tâm. Tâm.
Jesus. Enjoyed it. Love to hear your thoughts. Quite enjoyed that. Thoughts on it, people? Crimson Maid. I don't remember where I've ever played this. I'll change the view, don't worry. Display. Window. The view, don't make feel sick, just leave it at 100. Graphics. Head bobbing 0. Glimpses of the future, a grueling night. Oh. Prologue, the drive home.
Estranged for a couple of years, a young man rushes back to his childhood home. Dismayed by the news of his father losing his sight and inching closer to his demise, Marius, a priest in training, suspends his long studies at the seminary to be close in his final days to the man who taught him dignity and stalwartness. Under the gloom of impending death, the eldest son of Honorable Leon Rosenthal can't conceive the encroaching events that his arrival will unfold, equally exhilarating and petrifying.
Act 1, welcome back.
The sight of the mansion made Marius realize he longed for the warm and peaceful days of his childhood, but his mood quickly succumbed. He did not leave home on the best of terms. And now, he would have to face his family and the consequences of his departure.
Oh. After 2 years away, I am now back home. It's a peculiar feeling. I've missed this place, but at the same time I feel uneasy being here, as though I've been forced to return despite having said goodbye to it for good. I left thinking I'd only see my family again if they'd visit me in my parish, and yet now I'm back. I suppose I should make the best of it. I feel the music's very loud. Although how beautiful it is, it can get off. I'll go and say hello to what looks like grandfather. Hello, father. Oh. Remus, is that you? No, father, it's Marius. I'm home. Marius, my dear boy, welcome back. How are you faring, father? Just fine, son. I'm well. My eyes have weakened, but nothing to worry about. You know me, nothing gets me down. I have a family to keep together. Did you know my eldest son is going to be a priest? Such a good boy. I hear Remus is handling business now. I'm glad you and Mom trusted him with such a responsibility. Remus? He's still just a boy. He'll grow up though, surely. Maybe when he's older he'll take over our business. If only my Marius hadn't left home. God called upon him, you know. I could tell him a few things about the gods if he only knew. It's all right, father. Just rest now. What's Mother been up to lately? Oh, my dear Katrina is around here. As usual, ever busy, always taking care of me. How has she been these past couple of years? Fine, fine, but why do you ask? You've only been away for a few weeks. I've been at the seminary, father. It's been more than 2 years. Oh, yes, I know, of course. It's father's writing, but just some incoherent scribbles. I worry about him. He looks rather absent-minded. Dad always had a sweet tooth. Glad to see he's still enjoying a treat despite his condition. Right, so that's Dad. I thought that was going to be grandfather. Father built this fountain as a gift to my mother for their silver wedding anniversary. It was a splendid beacon of their love. Enchanting our lives with its dazzling spectacle of water and light. It's disheartening seeing it now in disarray. And you are... Welcome home, Marius. Thank you, Remus. It's good to see you. I trust you had a good journey. It was fine. How have you been, brother? I missed you. Oh, you know, I simply kept trying to fill the big void you left. My congratulations on your new position. I hear you're the new director of our stained glass factory. Don't mock me, brother. You've arrived far too short in time to start that. I was being quite sincere. I'm happy our parents trusted you. Yes, well, father was too absent-minded for his opinion to matter, and mother surely had her hidden reasons to appoint me. How is our mother? The same as always. Is she well? How are things between you two? Just as I said, the same as always. How do you feel about being in charge? Forget our parents. Are you happy running things? When have I ever been allowed to be happy these past years? I do my best to not cause trouble. Try and cheer up, Remus. It seems like a good chance for you to prove your mettle. Maybe, or to confirm to Mother I'm as worthless as she ever considered me. I don't think you should think so poorly of her, as I'm sure she doesn't think so of you. You were always her favourite, Marius. What would you know? What's happening with our father? He is ill, most likely dying. His mind has perished slowly these past couple of years, and his body is following. What should we do for him? I don't know. Be by his side, hold his hand when he takes his last breath. He certainly missed you deeply. Even with his shrouded mind, he kept asking about you. I wish I'd known sooner how bleak things were. You would have if you had bothered to visit at least once since you left. You know how upset Mother was with my decision. I felt returning home would do more harm than good. You would have enjoyed having a cup of coffee with my brother. It seems there is none left for me, perhaps another time. Stargazing used to be a passion my father and I shared. Perhaps Remus filled the void after I left. I hope he learned to love the stars as we do. Ah, there's Mother. Good day to you, Mother. Welcome home, son. It's been too long. It has. It's good to see you. You look well. 2 seconds. It seems you haven't gotten aged a bit these years. Hush, child, you know I don't take kindly to flattery. Keep your simpering for the clerics you've abandoned us for. I meant no disrespect, Mother. I've missed all of you. As have we. Your presence here was more needed than you can imagine. But you're here now, it'll have to do. How is Father's health? His condition has worsened lately. His episodes of confusion started about a year ago. He forgets where he is or who he is talking to. A few months ago he started scribbling nonsense. He has moments where he just repeats the same words over and over. What of his sight? That's what worries me. It's why I summoned you. It started only 3 weeks ago. His vision became blurry. Then he couldn't read at all. Now he barely recognizes us. Couldn't it be caused by his confusion? Our good doctor, Philemon, assured us that these are new symptoms of his condition. Leon sometimes doesn't see the food on his plate. He trips often, fumbles in broad daylight, and is only worsening. Hey, how are you doing, Mother? You look well, but you seem tense and troubled. That's because things haven't been easy since you left. I had no one to rely on. My dependable son abandoned me, and you know how aloof your brother can be. As for your father, well, he hasn't been himself for a while now. What does the doctor say? What the cause of Father's condition? How do we cure it? He thinks it's simply your father's old age. Dr. Philemon medicates Leon for his nerves and pain, so he only treats the symptoms and not the disease. Maybe we find a more qualified doctor. I assure you I found the best for your father. I wouldn't have brought anyone less competent. I have made my peace with that we will lose him soon. You should too. How's the house holding up nicely? Of course it does. I make sure of it. Your father and I built it together, and when we're gone, it will remain as our legacy. You have always been fond of this mansion. I have more reasons than you know for that. My brother is all grown. I was happy to hear Remus is in charge of the stained glass factory now. If your brother wouldn't know how to manage a pup, let alone our workers. I just wanted him out of my way so I can focus on your father. That's disappointing to hear. I had hoped you'd become more cordial with each other. I love the boy, as any mother would, but he can't do anything right. You could be kinder to him, supporting even. Don't you start to. I'll support him when he gets his senses together. He's so confused. Father looks better than I expected, but his mind is adrift. It's good seeing him, but he worries me. He kept mistaking me for Remus. Mother seems as friendly as ever after all this time. She still hasn't warmed to the idea of me becoming a priest. There's still a little love lost between Remus and Mother. She always nagged to him too much, unfairly so, and he resents her for it. Sadly, he also blames me, simply because she hasn't been as critical of me, even when my misdeeds seemed worse. Okay. Spoken to everybody? Spend more time with Father. Okay. Can I get you anything, Father? I'm fine, dear boy. Don't worry about me. Do you want me to help you move somewhere else or go inside? Not at all. This fresh air is good for me. I like to enjoy the sun's warmth some more. Are you sure I can't get you anything? Some water, maybe? Ah, the child will bring a cold cup of water to his frail father. What more can a man want in his old age? You're a good son, Remus, a good son. It's Marius, father. Marius, goodness, when did you get home? Never mind, just a minute, I'll get you some fresh water. From where? Find the missing bucket. Oh, no, it is. What's this? Ooh, I like these. What's right in it? Here you go, Father, fresh from the fountain. Thank you, dear boy. A son's duty. Father taught me as a child that it would be my duty to bring him a cup of water when old age would take away his strength. Check with mother. Again? Can I assist you with anything, Mother? I wonder what time it is. Seems a bit late in the afternoon. Please go fetch our maid. She must be in the old house. If not, look for her in the trail towards the cemetery. At a moment, we have a maid? Since when? Since I couldn't keep doing everything on my own around here. She's a good girl. Reliable. You treat her well, you hear? Of course, Mother. Why would you even need to ask me that? Go on now. Tell Arena she should start preparing dinner. It's getting late. Now that I've spent some time with my family and got reacquainted with the place I grew up in, I can't welcome a brisk walk. Let's meet this new maid. Old house. This the way? Act 2. A quiet stroll.
Marius did not find the elusive young maid in the old house, so he set out to look for her on the trail towards the family crypt. He welcomed the idea of a stroll through the woods, with the fresh mountain air to cool away the tension from the reunion with his family.
You just smashing the place up. Right, so... Don't need this for anything, do I? Do you need anything from here? The maid must have had lunch here. She should be around. Oh, another one. Boom, boom. So you all need to move up. Oh, that's how can I complete the other one? Right, okay. I'll have to go back. A place to sit. Our Father who art in heaven. Oh, he's gonna pray. Okay. Oh. Who sneak up on naked women as they bathe? No, I am terribly sorry. It wasn't my intention to. Who are you exactly, and what's your business here? Yeah, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Marius Rosenthal. I came home from the seminary. Ah, of course, the master's son. It's a bit funny though. I thought priests were taught to be voyeuristic. Again, I'm very sorry. I have no excuse. Will you please accept my apologies? I don't know yet. I'll have to keep my eye on you and make sure you behave. Would you tell me your name? I'm Irina. I'd say it was nice to meet you, and I'm sure it was for you, but of course I understand I'll have to find a way to make up for it. Otherwise, I have a feeling I'll never hear the end of it. Well, you still deserve a few more pokes, but I'll stop eventually. It almost sounds like you are not as upset about me unintentionally seeing you as undressed as you are delighted for having a reason to tease me. Unintentional, you say? Yes, I suppose one could unintentionally sneak behind me while nude, delighting in the view, then trying to get a peek from the side too. It wasn't like that. I didn't sneak and I wasn't trying to. I'm pretty good at riling you up, am I not? Almost as good as you are at blushing. I deserve that. So, Irina, what about your last name? Just Irina. The rest is not important. And I'm pleased to meet you, all things considered. As am I, and grateful for your teasing instead of a scandal. How did you end up as my family's maid? I heard about the position from an acquaintance, and I spoke to with your mother, offered my services. She was kind enough to accept. So here I am, and here I have been ever since. You haven't ever left since you started working here? What about your family? I don't have a family, not in the real sense. And the closest things I have to loved ones are too far away for me to get to. No, I'm stuck here now. But I'm not complaining. Your family is kind. Well, your father doesn't seem to like me much, but I suspect that's because of whatever disease he has. They do teach us to be better at the seminary. Do they now? They mould you into good boys, and always look at the floor and not girls' eyes. Thank goodness those lessons don't seem to have rubbed off on you yet. You seem to have no issue looking in my eyes, or other areas. At the seminary I learned how to better serve God. Of course, and how was the experience all that you have hoped for? It was, in many ways. I love the calm of the place. How everyone seems so focused on being a better person and not getting themselves caught in the web of daily temptations. It sounds peaceful, maybe a bit too peaceful. How could life ever be too peaceful? I think it could. Always settling for peace might just be a fear of living. If you never allow yourself to fall into temptation, how can you truly appreciate your existence? All of the wonders God created for us are there within reach. Have you ever felt how sweet a cake is when fasting? Have you ever felt the merriness only wine can bring on an evening with your friends? Tasted the forbidden lips of someone else's lover? Basked in your naked flesh in the sun right after making love with someone for the first time? I haven't. No, none of those things. Have you? How did we end up talking about such things? Oh, it's my fault. I tend to get too philosophical for my own sake. I'm sorry, just ignore what I said. I'm sure you're a good, decent young man. I'd like to think I am. Do you think less of me now? No, of course not. I'm just surprised. Do you hear such things for a woman as young as me? I just read a lot and imagine even more. Daydream myself away from this secluded place. Meeting people, experiencing the wonders of life and of love. There was no one to love here. I can understand that, wanting to leave. To see more of the world than just this mountain crest. Maybe one day I too will leave this place, but for now I have to look after your family. My mother spoke very kindly of you. She even warned me not to cause you any trouble. It's almost like she foresaw how naughty you could be, peeking at unclothed women. I was not peeking. I was minding my own business, walking and clearing my head when I was surprised by the sight of a very beautiful woman bathing. I reacted poorly, I admit. I lost my senses for a moment, and there was no ill intent. My, I think you're in a rush to justify yourself. Not only have you finally admitted that you looked at me with not the most pious intentions, but you've also dropped a lovely compliment in there. Now what? Now, was that so difficult, admitting you enjoyed what you saw too much to look away? I didn't want you to think I was some degenerate. I admit that for a moment too long I couldn't stop looking at you. There, see, you're learning. A boy makes excuses, a man admits and takes responsibility for his actions. Aren't you as young or even younger than me to scold me? Not that you're right. Well, I'm an old soul, and don't worry about what happened. Does that mean that I'm forgiven? To be honest, I think it might have bothered me more if you didn't look. That doesn't mean it was right to peek, so I can't promise I won't tease you again about it. But it's reassuring to know you couldn't just ignore me. I don't have much experience with women. I couldn't tell. But I have a feeling you're not like most. If only you knew, give it some time, perhaps you'll find out more. My mother requires your presence. She sent me to tell you to start preparing dinner. Of course, we'll leave as soon as you say, Master. Please don't call me that, call me Marius. You do not work for me, so please act around me as you would around any other person. But you're not any other person, so I can only act around you in a way that's specific to you. And I don't quite know what that means, but please don't call me Master and try to feel at ease around me as much as you can. Understood, I won't call you Master unless you want me to. I won't. You never know. I'm not that kind of person, I don't care about status. Me neither, and I don't think we're thinking about the same kind of person. I'm confused. Don't worry your handsome little head, you'll learn. Shall we join my family in the mansion? We should, but as much as I appreciate your offer to walk back together, would you mind going ahead so I can finish dressing? I don't want the whole family to know how you surprised me when I was bathing. We can keep that between us. The reunion with my family went both better than expected and worse than I hoped. Father is not doing well. My brother and mother resent me for leaving, but I'm relieved that they all seem to accept me being back home. I'll get some fresh air and stretch my bones after that long drive. I've met her, Lord. This was not the first impression I wanted to make, but seeing her in the water I couldn't get a hold of myself and look away. I must make amends. Irina is a beautiful young woman, though hard to read and far more captivating than I ever imagined a maid to be. I wonder how naive I come across to her. I somehow managed to redeem myself in front of her, although it felt more as if she guided me all the way, smiling and teasing. This reminds me of Mum's pumpkin pie. I loved it, but Rima's always complaining about the smell. Collectible found. Right. This leads to the gate. I should find some time later to pay my respects. Okay. Shattered glass and broken hearts. Thank you for playing our demo. What? You can't do that. Yes. By this quarantine zone, everyone seems to be playing it. It's just compiling shaders. You won't be able to see that on yours. Probably off. Quarantine zone. This looks fun, actually. From what I've seen.
Ah, finally awake, Commander. Thought you were dreaming of a vacation on some sunny beach. Not the best fantasy these days, huh? Anyway, welcome back to reality. We're almost there. Checkpoint Alpha. They've been holding out, but they need reinforcements. That means us. Alright, get ready. You're dropping in 20. And Commander, watch your step out there. It's not just the dead you gotta worry about.
What?
You are all aware of the situation. The city is overrun by a zombie virus. And while not everyone has turned into a zombie, we need to try to save them. But at the same time, make sure the infected don't get into the zone. That's your job. Let's hurry to the checkpoint and start examining the survivors. Just shout next, and this... Next. So, the first survivor. Approach him and take a close look. Are there any symptoms that immediately catch your eye? Of course there are. Just look at how red his head is. You absolutely must record this symptom on the symptom map.
If you've identified and marked all the symptoms, you must decide on the survivor's allocation. Send those to quarantine whose symptoms do not clearly indicate whether they are infected or not. You can examine them again in the following days. Liquidation for elimination. Those you are sure are infected. Survivor block. For those whose symptoms did not raise suspicion, they'll be evacuated from there and you will receive the corresponding reward.
This subject only shows one symptom, but it's unclear. Send him to quarantine so we can monitor him for... Look for symptoms,
fine, please, don't
mark
do
them,
this.
and classify them. And good luck. Move it.
I was helping others out there. Look, no bites.
The sensitivity.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
He just looks like he's got really dry skin. Huh. Tablet. Survivor block. There you go.
Oh god, I made it!
Come on.
I was bitten by a dog. Not a zombie.
Oh. Sorry.
Alright. That's it for today. Hit the bunks. We've got another long day tomorrow.
Another long day tomorrow. I have upkeep. Right, okay, but I was meant to send him there. That's alright. So this is a bit like...
First, check out everyone in quarantine.
Check in the building. Check everyone in. Team. If you send people to quarantine, check them the next day. Perhaps their symptoms have changed and final decision on their allocation can be made. Re-examine the survivors you have sent to quarantine. Those whose symptoms have disappeared can be sent to the block. If survivor was infected, you'll leave them in quarantine for 2 days. They will turn into a zombie and kill everyone else in the cell. Cleansing kills everyone in quarantine.
Great. He is still alive. Go over to him and call him in for a recheck.
What? Over to him. How do I get in? Oh.
He doesn't show that previous symptom anymore, so he can be moved to the block.
And I don't want to pay for him.
Help you spot symptoms faster. Grab the scanner.
Use the scanner to detect external symptoms under clothing. Combine the UV flashlight to detect hidden symptoms that are not visible.
Call in the next one and use the new tool on him.
Please, just check. You'll see I'm fine.
His description. Bruises.
No, you don't understand.
Oh god.
I was bitten by a dog, not a zombie.
Yes.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and...
Yeah. What is it? What is it? What is it? I don't like it. There's the fax machine.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh! Wait.
Killing some? Can someone clip that?
The filter's missing.
Damn it.
Jeepers Creepers, I loved the first one. Where'd you get those eyes? Me, man!
Movies. Oh. zombie movies are my favorite horror.
Love you.
No, mother.
That. You must
Wait for your turn.
Hang on, you've covered in bruises. You've got yellow eyes. Yellow eyes. You're covered. Bruises. You have a bite mark somewhere you grassed yourself up for. Bitten by a dog. Where's the bite? I've never seen a bite. You grassed yourself up, so you're going. Sorry.
Why are they closing the door?
Come on.
Oh,
I bit my lip, that's all. Look, see? It's not serious.
but from that's going to result from physical injuries or damage to the gums due to the viral infection. Oh, I might have to send you. You're full of bruises. Jesus. I'm gonna have to send you quarantine.
I have kids in there. Please!
Next.
I was bitten by a dog, not a zombie.
Just grass yourself. I'm not even gonna look.
Fine, right? Right?
Yeah. So far, so good. So far, so
Everyone
good.
you've checked and let through is staying in the block. And until the evacuation happens, you need to keep an eye on them. Make sure there's enough food and space. Let's focus on the base today.
Here you can track the number of survivors, their condition, whether they're healthy or sick, the quantity of required and available resources per day, statuses and the level of current buildings. You can also upgrade them, build new ones. Ensure that the block has enough places and food for the number of survivors housed there. Otherwise, the healthy may begin to fall ill the next day. Having places in the tents, displayed in red if the total number of places all types is less than the number of survivors in the block. Survivors are housed in the tents. Ensure that the total number of places in the tents is sufficient for everyone. Dining hall survivors are fed daily. Ensure that there is enough places and food for the day. 1 serving of food is required per survivor. The food must be brought from the warehouse. Amount of buildings in the block. Amount of energies that the generator can produce. Amount of fuel in the generator. It can supply energy to your buildings. Produce 1 unit of energy. A generator requires 1 unit of fuel. Fuel must be brought from the warehouse. If there are more buildings than the generator can supply for, only those buildings that have the sufficient energy will operate. If the generator does not have enough fuel, and all buildings at the base may stop working.
As you can see, there's no food or fuel for today. Buy supplies and fuel for everyone in the block. Great. Now that the warehouse is loaded with supplies and fuel, you need to deliver them to the block. Head over to the warehouse.
Over Into the warehouse. Upgrade a few. Where do I go to the warehouse? 750. 500. Please head over to the warehouse.
Load the supplies and fuel onto the cart.
Take the required resource from the shelf by pressing the left click and transfer it to the cart, or press E for automatic transfer. What am I taking? Fuel.
Pick up the card. Now, deliver the supplies and fuel to the block.
Whoa. God, it's like driving the thing in mortuary assistant.
The supplies need to go to the dining hall.
Any attempts
the
to
fuel
leave the zone
to the
without
generator.
authorization will result in immediate consequences.
Oh. That's done. Only took one supply. Haha. Right, we're done. We're done? Yeah.
Excellent. Everyone's fat today. Go get some sleep. We're not checking any new survivors today.
What about the other survivors?
There are reports of large zombie clusters in nearby areas. So
Yeah, whatever, mate.
Warning, massive zombie attack. Warning, massive zombie attack.
Oh, back the base from our zombie, you need to take control of the combat drone. So movement, space, shift down. Bombs, bait, airstrike. Oh, Jesus. Any of them shooting them?
according to our data, survivors have developed new breathing-related symptoms. To check them, use this stethoscope. Pick it up from the table.
Where is it?
Come on.
I bit my lip. That's it. Look. See? It's not serious.
God, you're in the bay.
You guys seem nervous. Is everything okay?
Don't make me wait.
What are you doing? Is this really
Yes. I think it's just fine.
I won't let you down.
Next survivor.
I promise. I already went through quarantine once. I passed.
Move it.
I can't believe it. Thank you.
I don't want to cause any trouble. Just let me through if I'm clear.
Appearance, he has freckles. Must be him. You are going to go. 2 seconds.
Identification verified. Quarantine status unstable. Incident detected.
I feel fine. Please, don't do this.
You are in a quarantine zone.
It's worse than driving there. Jesus. Let's go with it. Are they? Who's it? Who are you? Oh yeah, I remember. Upgrade. Replenish. Got no money left. Just kill them all. I don't have to feed them.
Today's the evacuation day, and you'll get a reward for the first batch of survivors. Survivors have developed new symptoms related to their pulse and temperature. To check them, use the thermal pulsometer. Pick it up from the table.
An indirect sign of high pulse, maybe hiccups.
The survivor has some luggage. We allowed them to bring their own stuff. But now, you need to carefully inspect the luggage for weapons. Or worse, zombie body parts.
Oh.
Come on.
Some survivors have baggage with them. Inspect it, especially if you hear signals from the metal detector frame. If you see ordinary items in the baggage, survivor can be let go. Do not confiscate personal items. If you see weapons in the baggage, it is contraband and must be confiscated. Don't forget to illuminate the items with a UV flashlight if they show signs of infection. In this case, the survivor must be eliminated. Elimination mandatory if a survivor attempts to smuggle parts of a zombie body. Right. You see, you're normal.
You're robbing me! Why? Please, that's all I have left.
You have to go, mate.
Wait, why are you closing the door?
Oh.
I already went through quarantine once. I passed.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
What was it? 146, one there. Right, you're gonna go quarantine.
I feel fine. Please, don't do this.
Already.
It's just allergies. I've had them since I was a kid.
Oh yeah, you're off, mate. Sorry. You're going by.
Just tell me what's happening.
Move it.
What are you doing? Is this really necessary?
Yes.
I'm forever in your debt.
You're welcome. Frozen. It's frozen.
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable.
As I said
No
this
incidents
morning,
reported.
today's evacuation. Head to the block to assign survivors for evacuation.
Necessary.
What about him? Okay, again?
Finally, I'm safe.
Oh yeah, you're not well. You can no, you can stay there.
For hours. That's why I'm burning up.
Yeah, you can stay there.
No, no.
This is where I'm gonna mess up right at the end, isn't it? So, distribute the survivors from the block by trucks. According to the rules of sorting, confirmation sends a survivor to the truck without the possibility of a return. If you finish the evacuation without distributing everyone, you have to wait for the next evacuation. Use a truck that's best suited for Andrew Parker to evacuate them or leave them in the block. Sorry. For God's sake. I think this is the right replenish. Upgrade, upgrade. Oh. Damn it. Huh. Restart blackout. Right, okay. So if we stick with this first, look what we had. Right. Stick this on. And I'll do this time. I think the warehouse thing is a bit, that's gonna piss me off. What's the energy consumption for? Oh, whatever. Yes. No. The other one seems to be getting it all. Oh, hurry up. Lost. Well, the gist of the game's fun.
New symptoms have appeared, and one of them is aggression. So they might attack you. Grab the pistol from the table. Also,
Well, thank you for being in here, whomever is or has shown their face. It's now bath time for the children. No, I didn't. You played. Yes, how much did you enjoy? Therefore, it seems like a fun. The warehouse part seems a little annoying with the transferring of. Would be nice to be able to just automate that part. It appears too slow. The game. I see why it is there, but the option to automate would be great. Would you enjoy this to take care of refugees and building a base? 3. Did I like? The whole system, didn't like cart mechanic cart. Resource management. Ooh. This is 3. Idea, gameplay, visual style, sounds, music, upgrade. Didn't you like? Nothing? Nothing? Right, anyway, yes, thank you all for being here. Much appreciated. Hope to see you in the next one. Much love.